Hey you guys, it's your girl Jay. Let me go ahead and turn down my fan. So I didn't want it to be too loud in the background. But for those that don't know, if you're watching me from my YouTube, this is my new trusty dusty. Love this fan. I think I put it. No, I put my perfume. I'm gonna try to put this fan, the link to it. This is my newbie. I take it wherever I go. And of course, in my shows as a webcam model, this fan comes in handy because yeah, them hot flashes. And again, I am a webcam model in the webcam modeling industry for over 15 years. I'm 48 years old, and I'm going through my premenopausal. And so, yes, I do break out sometimes in sweats and them flashes. And this little fan right here, y'all, has been a lifesaver. So if you hear it in the background, I'm so sorry, but it helps me to get through my videos and my shows. So today's topic, you guys, as I did a few videos over on my YouTube, is going to be about what to do in the first 3 minutes, three to 5 minutes of logging in, right? Because when you're starting out in the webcam modeling industry, you may not have, and I got 10 minutes on this thing, you may not have, somebody who is going to help you along. You may be starting out by yourself, and you may begin to take things personal, right? You may begin to think, oh my gosh, this job is really not for me, or I'm really not that pretty. I mean, some of this stuff is very shallow, if you will, and very surface level as it relates to how sometimes we feel about ourselves as women, right? And keep in mind, there are cam guys in the business, but of course, us girls, we go through a different type of challenge, because of society as a whole, and as it relates to us and staying pretty, staying sexy, staying feminine, fit and feminine, or just feminine, because even in the industry, fit don't really have nothing to do with it, because there are many men who enjoy a more plumpier, is plumpier a word? I'm gonna just say more voluptuous of a woman, right? So trust me, as my great grandmother used to always say, there is somebody for everybody. And I'd like to go a step further and even say that, trust me, what one man won't do, another man will even give you his last for, just to have you in his presence, or just to have you in his vicinity, or whatever the case may be. I'm a living, breathing witness that is true, especially as it relates to my nails, because again, I'm a woman in the industry, and I've had men in my personal life say, oh, guys I don't know about the nails, I don't know about this, but guess what? I can always go back to and say, oh, but I do. I know plenty of men who, and I don't mind that it's in private. I understand that people may be embarrassed, and heavy on the quotes here, embarrassed, shy, nervous, wanting to fit in. There's so many men that like what they like, and that's why I enjoy being a fetishist. And I just have to put it out there and put it out here in the bucket. I love being a fetishist because I'm able to really dive deep in the pathology of many men, and just the way people think as it relates to what they really like, and how they really feel about themselves and other things they're into, but unfortunately they just don't have the guts or the balls is to claim that thing fully. And so they have to sneak around, they have to hide, they have to be in secret, they have to go into the basement sometimes, they have to hide it from their people that are the closest to them, they have to hide it from their girlfriends, wives, family, whoever. They have to hide it from them. But I don't have any shame about wearing rocket long fingernails and being a woman in the industry, because it's not like I take off my nails as soon as I close my laptop, right? That this is something that's an extension of who I am. And it just so happens there are men out there that secretly love women like you and me for whatever it is that you bring to the quote-unquote table. And so I just had to put that out as a disclaimer, or a sweetness out into the universe, that trust me, you are somebody's, not just one somebody's, you are many somebody's type. And just because they feel a way about it doesn't have anything to do with you. That's on them, that they can't be that open and honest about who they really are. So I say all that to say, as I'm tying this in here, what do you do in the first 3-5 minutes of your show, so that you don't take it personal, because you don't see the guys flooding your screen? And again, it takes time to build up your client base, it takes time to build up your customer base. And so again, if you're a newbie in this business, don't get your panties in a bunch, or let's just say you're not wearing any. Yeah, just don't cross your legs too tight, okay? Whatever. And so this is how I'm going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and start my show right here. You guys are going to get the behind the scenes pre-recorded, but I'm starting it now. And we're going to see what does Jelena Nails do. And you can maybe get some tips and vibe out with it. But for me, I'm going to show you what it is I do in the first 3 to 5 minutes of my broadcast shows. So let's start my show. We're going to let it cycle. They got to verify who I am on this particular site. So we're going to let it spin, 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 spin. You guys see me do this 1,001 times. Spin, spin. Come on, Wi-Fi. Then I'm going to go ahead and click. You guys can't see the part that I click, but there I am. I'm being verified. They verified me. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm logged in. You're going to see over here, it's going to say online. And once I'm online, I'm going to show you how sometimes I have to do my cam girl warm up right here. So I got my sound off now. And as you can see right here, I muted my sound because I'm chit-chatting with y'all. And I don't want the fellas to, I'm not ready yet. So now we got my show started. Now let me get into the groove. Now I'm live. All right. So this is what I do. Normally I'd have music playing, but because of copyright issues, I can't have my music playing. So we're going to shh. And for the next 2 minutes, I'm just going to do what it is that I do. Whether somebody comes through or not, that's the point I'm making. Whether they come through or not, you still do you. I'm primping in the first 2 minutes, first minute. I'm straightening out my hair, straightening out my top, a top that I made, so I'm proud of it. It builds a little bit of confidence in me because to know that I make my own ish, right? I am, and everything is intentional. Since I get a lot of compliments on my lips, I'm just doing a little bit of lip play. I got somebody who just popped in. But I'm going to still do me. I'm not going to say nothing until he speaks. I'm going to straighten out my eyelashes. I got to show off the girls. I'm going to do a little bit of earring play. I'm going to get sure my earrings are sitting just right. If I was the type of model to get up, and it's okay that he's left, I'm getting warmed up. I'm not going to be rushed and I'm not going to be hurried. Because one thing I've learned about this business, just like a bus, the next one will be coming. In fact, what I've noticed about anything in life as it relates to men, when you are busy doing you and being you, they become more curious about you. Men are probably more nosier than women. So if you're just into you, they will be into you. And I'm not talking about conceit or vanity. I'm just talking about in your own little world. Pretend that you're sitting at a bar, and because I'm a cam model who sits up in most of her shows and I don't do explicit shows, this works for me. So I can all day long pretend I'm at a bar. I'm into my own little world. I might take out my mirror if I had it here and look and check my makeup, right? I'm not just sitting here stiff is my point. If you're a standing up kind of model, you might want to get up and go to you can go to light a candle, right? You can do something like that. You can, especially if you're wearing a really cute outfit and you want to show off your little bum, and you want to show off your little body, get up and go, light your candle, fluff your pillows, men watch. I'm telling you, men are nosy. And you can do those things, and guess what? You can have your interactive toy activated while you're just doing your regular. And again, this is just in the first 2 to 3 minutes, right? You're sipping on your coffee. Another thing I do, I always have my cam girl cup. I don't always have it, but I try to make sure I have something to add to, which is an aesthetic to who I am. Anything that's going to allow me to show off my nails, I'm going to put it up there. I sip, I look. Every move is intentional. Every move. We're on for what, 2 minutes, 3 minutes I've been doing this. There goes someone. I think that's my guy. I'm not sure, but I think it is. Hey, you. What you doing? I'm doing good. You? You miss me? I haven't been here in a couple of days. Hopefully you can hear me okay. You can hear me, right? I hope. Let me see. Let me make sure. So he may or may not could have heard me. I'm not sure. Wasn't sure about that, but I think that was my guy. He might come back through to be sure. Sometimes they'll check their own sound. So anyways, you guys, but yeah, it's about to get started. They're coming in, and you guys will hear me and see me in the next one. But that's what you do. You just primp and be intentional on your first freaking 2 to 3 minutes, right? And the guys will show up. Hello, I see you. How are you? I actually wanted to talk to him. He's disabled. Okay. Now, if you get too many people coming through your room and they're speaking, like generally speaking, but if you're saying something and not really replying, check your sound, you guys, because I'm telling you, in fact, I don't even have mine. Let me go ahead and take mine. And then I'm gonna get out of here. But with you guys, that is. Let me go ahead and take my screenshot picture so they can see that I'm on. Okay, that's the one they'll see. Alrighty. Alright, you guys, I can't multitask. So I gotta go. It's getting busy and I wanna get in the groove. But you see, in the first 2-3 minutes I'm in my own little world. And then they will just show up. Okay, hopefully that was helpful for more than a few of you. Bye for now, you guys. One love, kisses. You'll hear me, see me in the next one. Bye for now.